Hello everybody, Jeremy here again, and today I want to show you a new, or at least an upcoming game from Tryon Worlds called Defiance. It is a third-person shooter MMO that's going to be coming out on April the 2nd for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the PC, although I don't think that you can play across platforms. But anyway, this game takes place on a post-apocalyptic planet Earth, really in the San Francisco Bay Area. You play as a Ark Hunter, which is one of these people here, who are basically bounty hunters for these rare pieces of alien technology that come falling down into the planet, and you get your guns and you try to beat out all the competitors in order to get that stuff. That's just the origins of what an Ark Hunter is. But in the game itself, you are trying to get your hands on this one valuable piece of technology, and the only man who has it on him and knows its power and what you can do with it. So that's what the game starts off as. You're on the ship, it crashes, and you try to find the guy who has that valuable piece of technology. But along the way, you're going to be doing regular missions, side missions, PvP, PvE, and just all the normal things that you would come to expect from an MMO. So let's get started and show you around this game now. This is my guy. I named him Gareth, and he's not a human. He's this type of fictional alien race. I forget what the name is. I think it starts with an I or an L, and it's pretty. It's a strange sounding name. I wouldn't pronounce it correctly anyway. So I was playing this on PC. The PC beta has been going on for a while. The PS3 beta just got underway not too long ago. So I am playing with a brand new character straight from the beginning, and not my PC guy who had a little bit more experience on him. So once this loading screen goes away, okay, so here we are. I am currently playing as a machinist. You start off and you pick your origin story. You want to be a rebel, or you want to be a survivalist, or a machinist, and those are just, it really doesn't mean anything, because you don't get specialized abilities based on your origin story. You really just create the way that you want your character to be as the game goes on. So if I press start and go over to the skill tree, one of the first things that you're able to do is choose a special ability that your character is going to have. I selected decoy, which basically sends out a decoy. And are people killing us? You send out a decoy, and the enemy will go after the decoy and not you. Another ability, where is it? I think I may have lost it. Another ability here is overcharge, that really powers up your weapon with each shot. I keep getting let me get away from this, because I keep feeling like there's people shooting at me. Okay, let's go up on this hill, and we'll go right back to where we were. Now, as I was saying, overcharge makes your bullets a lot more powerful for a short period of time. You have blur, that increases your movement speed dramatically. So there's like a blur behind you. You run really fast, and then you can melee an enemy at full speed, causes a lot of damage, can instantly kill them in many situations. And cloak, which makes you invisible. So if you're a sniper or something, you cloak, you sneak away, you can get in a nice good headshot, and you can just expand your skill tree from there. You can also have a variety of different weapons. I only have a few now because I just started this character. Whatever origin you pick, you're going to be a machinist or a rebel or something like that, then you automatically get their default weapon. For the machinist, it's the machinist's gun. It's a high-powered assault rifle, basically. But you're not locked into choosing any particular weapon. You choose whatever you want. And the more you use those weapons, the better you get at them. So let's take on a mission. We're going to go towards that exclamation point at the top. And when I press up on the D-pad, I call in my vehicle. I get in the vehicle, and away we go. I think we may have quite a ways to go before we get there, because last time I left, I was pretty far away from the main base. So the cool thing about at least riding in vehicles is that if you run into a ally, you're not going to be like running into a roadblock. You go right through each other. So that's pretty cool. At least that's what it was in the PC beta. I don't know if they changed that or not. I don't think they changed that. I hope they don't change it. I was gonna try to run into that guy. Anyway, yeah, let's make a right up here. Well, maybe not. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it right there. Yeah, so we rock ATVs in post-apocalyptic San Francisco. And you can hold X, get in a little boost, which is effective if you can stay on the ground. Oh god, this isn't where we want to be. And as you're going from objective to objective, you know, occasionally you'll get special missions that will pop up and say, hey, come do this, or hey, come do that, and you can if you want. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to get back on the main road so we can get back to the base. So those little side missions can serve as distractions. You can completely ignore them if you want and just come back later, because they do repeat themselves. Like rescue these medical people, they need your help, and things like that. So let's go up here. Oh god, this is a terrible way to start this video. Alright, back on the real road. Yeah, so anyway, this is an MMO, but there won't be any kind of subscription fee attached to it. It's going to cost $59.99 when it comes out, and after that you won't have to pay, you know, however much every month in order to keep playing. It's a one-time deal, and that's good, you know, because we definitely don't. The trend of paying monthly for MMOs, especially unproven new MMOs such as this one, is you know, very rapidly going away. Alright, so we are almost there. Let me turn in. No, we will not aid the soldiers. Maybe next time. So yeah, this is a beta, so there's bound to be some technical glitches, audio glitches, delays, all that kind of stuff. So let's accept the mission. It turns out the K-10 broadcast antennas are offline. Help CAS get them rebooted so Captain Grant can locate survivors.
Grant said the radio signal reaches here, but not beyond the station. You'll need to reboot those antennas while I do my thing and get it synced here.
Alright, so she's going to do her thing.
I put the antenna locations on our map, so let's get them rebooted.
You can set waypoints on your map.
Long-distance communication got all foobarred. The Tempesphere wreaks
So if
havoc
we
on
just go
any
to our mission objective
electronic
and we press square, that sets a waypoint there for us, and then we can just follow the little purple dots on the map to get us to where we need to be.
The main reason I'm helping now is because I want to know what Karl von Bach is doing in the Bay Area.
Karl von Bach is the guy with that super piece of technology that we are after. So here are the enemies. They are going to kill me, but they're also mutants. They were human, came to this area where this is Earth. Stayed a little bit too long, and eventually got mutated, and you know, now they still have their same old weapons and everything. They're just freaking crazy. So you see this guy shooting at my decoy, and you can upgrade your decoy to have more health and to last longer, and just basic things like that. I can switch to my pistol or whatever secondary weapon I have by pressing Y. So, you know, very basic shooter controls that you would come to expect. Oh man, I'm
bleeding all over the place.
Darn right. Oh, something killed me. So you can self-revive if you want, but I do believe you can only do that for a limited time. You just can't keep doing that. Oh my goodness, there are like dudes everywhere. And I'm down again. Oh wow. Yeah, so that's the end of me. I don't want to say that this game is hard. I want to say that this is a bit of a fluke as to why I died that quickly just now. Usually that does not happen, but it definitely does get you know, a lot easier and, you know, overall more enjoyable when you have an actual person there with you, helping you to fight hordes of enemies. And there's also these Arkfall events in which a really big crystal will come falling out of the sky, and then you and your buddies will kill all the little bugs that come out of there. And it takes a long time to beat them, but when you do, you get really cool loot and a lot of money for doing so. So Far Cry 3 style, we got that antenna back online. And we came from the sky. Awesome. So there's another one that we need to get to. Can we jump over this? Yes, we can. All right, let's call in our car. Let's go. No fall damage, by the way, so that's always a good thing. And you also have infinite sprint. These are things that, oh my god, really? These are things that we love to have. You know what, I'm just gonna get out. Let me get to some place that's not as dense, and then we'll get back in the car. So I've been seeing some criticisms about this game. You know, like, oh well, it's just not that fun. And well, you know, if you're playing by yourself, I can definitely see how that's possible. Because when it comes to MMOs, you know, they're always about playing with other people, because things do get kind of mundane and repetitive and so on and so forth in games like this, when you don't have someone to play with and help you occupy your time. I'm going this way because I didn't see any way up that mountain, so I'm just going to take the long way around. You can't treat it I can't go this way either. You can't treat it like Skyrim, where you just kind of, you know, or any Bethesda open world game for that matter, where you just kind of scale the side of a mountain or a hill and eventually you'll make your way up. It doesn't work that way. You'll go sliding down in this game. So yeah, this is one thing that I just never like about some games in general. Just, you know, it tells you, hey, you need to go this way, you need to go that way, but then I don't see any way up there. There is a way up there, but you know, the mapping is just not good enough. So hopefully I'm just being an idiot and there is a path up there this whole time and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I still don't see a way up there. Maybe we can go up this way. Maybe if I boost, maybe I can get up there if I boost. I made it, although I shouldn't have to do that. Alright, so it's going to be some bad guys over here, no doubt. Alright, let's get out the car. Make our way up to this tower here. What the heck? Okay, I guess we can't go that way. Is there a door? There we go. And whenever you're completing little objectives like this or interacting with story items, you have to hold square and wait for the circle to go up until you can finish doing what you're doing. And if you get hit, you have to start all over.
Appreciate the stucco we're doing for him. I don't know how you feel about it, but our hunters like us don't have to be loyal to anyone.
There's also different grenade types. You start off with a standard frag grenade, and you don't collect more grenades as you go along as far as numbers go. You really just have to wait for a cooldown of your current grenade, and then you can use it over and over and over again, just depending on whenever it cools down. There's different types of grenades that you can get, but the frag grenade is the original. And oh, node beat up tank. Where am I going? Probably this is not the way to go. Ugh. Once again, pathing has become my enemy. There are no bad guys, which is quite strange. You'd think they would be all over the place right now. Then again, maybe they were supposed to. This is a beta, and things don't quite go wrong. I remember there was this one cutscene, and instead of, you know, the cutscene playing out with audio, it was just kind of saying, like, you know, sound effect, car screeching. And this is supposed to happen, and that's supposed to happen. So I really do think that there's supposed to be some enemies here, and something is going wrong. Yeah, so this is one of the more unexciting missions of the game. Maybe we can get into something a little more,
After all this is sorted, I'm going to the
something
Crater
a
Bar,
little
get
more
a bottle,
action
and get squashed
oriented.
off my ass.
All right, let's get in our car again. Let's get moving. Rule of threes, right? Always got to get 3. Of course this happens. So let's demonstrate the no fall damage aspect of this game. Yeah. Ugh. Let's go. Visually, the game does not look. It doesn't look bad, but when it comes to MMOs, you do kind of have to be forgiving because there's a lot going on, a lot to process, so things aren't going to look exceptionally beautiful. Oh god. Those guys are vicious.
The antenna's in sight. Get us to the terminal at the base so I can get it up and online.
Die, rifleman. Oh, there's like another player here. Hey, another person! Hey, person! You're playing Defiance too. Why don't you, lend a hand and shoot something? God. Got him. These guys seem to keep respawning. There's no way I'll be able to get to that thing if these guys keep popping up.
Damn it! I'm dying here.
Oh, this is not easy. God, what was that, a grenade? Oh, wow. Got this big guy up here. Oh, guys, I'm not gonna live through this. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. This seems, I don't want to say impossible, but the odds are definitely stacked. This is an early game mission, and for a mission where you have to go up to something and hold square for like 3 seconds in order to complete it, and you've got all these guys just on your butt, throwing grenades and all kinds of crap at you. How are you expected to get through this without help from, another group of players? I mean, look at this guy. He's just lobbing grenades at me. Maybe, if I can... I definitely need some aid. Maybe if I can take this guy out, things can be a little bit easier for me. I'll throw a grenade over there and see what that does for me. Oh my god, see, there it is again. He seems to be the only one left. So if I had... God. Really? Damn. Yeah, Defiance, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, usually, when stuff like this just doesn't seem to, go right in one of these videos, it usually crosses the mind to start the video over and do it again when things are looking a lot better. But you need to see how things really are.
The antenna's in sight. Get us to the terminal at the base
Hey,
so I can get it up and
Bigums.
online.
Don't shoot me, shoot the decoy. Eat that. Come on. Come on. Got him. Finally. After dying 3 times. Whew. That was intense. Looks like I got a new weapon.
The antennas are online and responding.
And because this is a beta, you can tell the developers what you think about this particular mission, and then they'll do things to it depending on your suggestions. So let's take a look at that weapon that we just got. We got a downpour pulsar. It looks like a submachine gun. Well, let's try that out. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to use this on somebody. Okay, now you see that red icon up there. That is an Arkfall event, I believe, once the map comes up. Yeah, that is an Arkfall Hellbug extermination. So there are going to be a group of players here that are trying to fight either a really big creature or a big crystal from which the creatures are pouring out of. And these Arkfall events are basically going to be some of the most exciting things about this game, because, you know, usually when you get a bunch of people together and you're fighting what essentially is a mob, you know, it can make for some pretty cool, fun, cooperative stuff. So we already got some people over there. Let's drive over and see if we can lend a hand. So
There's an Arkfall in the vicinity.
16
These
minutes.
dangerous events are opportunities to gather rare resources and fast fortunes of script.
So we've got,
Arkfall, let's go earn some script. But let's also stay alive.
yeah, so we've got some hellbugs up here.
Looks like they've got some backup.
Yeah, they've got backup.
Get ready.
So this weapon, it seems pretty cool, but it runs out of ammo super fast.
Hey, Ark Hunter. A bunch of distress calls are coming in from the kinship neighborhood. The E-Reps can't respond fast enough.
Yeah, so we're just shooting the
One of
bugs,
them might be your boss.
and at the same time trying to destroy that big crystal. You have to shoot those guys in the butt. That's how you take them out. Now, some people have pretty cool looking weapons. It's like that guy had a little bit of fire on his weapon, which is always a good thing. Let me call out one of my beat boys here, just to take the heat off my fellow Ark Hunters. Die, Hellbug. Oh god. Oh jeez. Yeah, that was an explosion. Get him, decoy. Oh, wait a minute. I was shooting at that structure this whole time. This isn't about doing that. This is about killing hellbugs.
The crystal is unstable. Get clear.
Okay.
That looks like the last of them.
Well, even though I kind of played that wrong, yeah, that's how that goes. No rewards for me. See how that goes. All right, so yeah, let's just do one more mission, and then we'll kind of call it a wrap on Defiance. You know, again, this is really it's really a kind of game where you need like-minded individuals who want to come along with you, team up, follow you around, and just help you do some missions. Because right now, for me, I don't know. I'm not really excited about this. I like the kick that my gun has. It does sound powerful. You know, I like the chunk 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 of my weapons. But you know, I do really appreciate the fact that this is a, you know, $59.99, and maybe, you know, eventually you'll be able to get it for cheaper than that. You know, kind of game that you pay once and just get it done. You don't have to pay by month. If you did have to pay every month for this, then I would not be interested.
This is the area Cass said to check out, but I don't see anyone. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Alright, search for survivors. What do we have here?
This area shows evidence of survivors, but it appears mutants were here too. That can't be good.
No, it can't.
This device must be how these survivors
Can I
got their
get in
distress
here?
called
No, I
CAS.
can't.
They're gone, but I think they were captured alive. But why?
Hey, listen up. I'm getting new signals from an area north of your position. Get up there and check it out.
Oh, come on, can we? Come on, where does this end? I need to get on the road. Hello, teammate. It's sparsely populated. I haven't been seeing a lot of people playing this in the PS3 version, at least. Come on. And all these are just little side missions that you run into as you're doing regular missions. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see what we have. Mutants! Let's try this.
Take them down!
Let's take a closer look and figure out what's going on around here.
Who's behind me? Oh well.
Cerebrospinal fluids have been extracted from these bodies. I have no logical explanation as to why mutants would do such an awful thing. We need to find other survivors before they end up the same way.
Our radios are up and running. We got a read on a handful of rescue beacons at the Kinship Plaza. Get over there and help those people out. Might be where Von Bach is.
Alright, well, doesn't seem to be that far away, so, again, just freaking obstacles in the environment. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm detecting a lot of movement right under your feet. We need to get the survivors out of here as fast as we can.
You got it. You know what? This thing doesn't have enough ammo in a clip to be used in a situation where I am so outnumbered. I mean, look at this. Decoy sounds like a good idea. Take that, bad people. I hate these guys. Brother!
Set me free! I can
Jeez, you see, and then once they shoot you. Oh my God, I hate that. That should be taken out of all MMOs.
Set me free!
The whole thing, like, oh well, you're shooting them, and you're doing good, or you're holding to do something, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, you got hit, so now you have to start all over again. That is something I would like to see gone forever. Oh my God, really?
I can fight!
Alright, so they should be after the decoy now.
These fuckers will regret time. Clear! I'm headed back to base! Tango sighted!
No, don't head back to base. Stay here with me and fight!
Returning to base!
Great. I'm so happy that you were so useful. Alright, so... what the hell? There's another hostage in here. Somewhere. Oh, another person. Good. It's always good to see a fellow person. Where are they? Are they upstairs? Let's see. Alright, we got another mutant in here. Explosive barrels confirmed.
Open! Moving forward!
There he is. Get up, buddy.
Thanks for the assist. Returning to rally point.
Alright, we got a little bit more to go. Looks like we got, what is it, 3 more? Yep, that's what you do in MMOs.
Open wide. I need a little help here.
I totally cleared them out for you, man. You're free to go. Free to go,
Nice
not help
work.
me.
You should join the Rangers. Okay, I'm headed back to camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take care of that. Alright, we got one up there. I thought I came from here.
Get me out of here!
Good.
Moving forward!
We got more people. More friends! More allies! Oh, this guy's shotgunning me in the back. Alright, so I'm a little bit confused here. I mean, which ones count for me and which ones don't? Alright, so hopefully this person up here will be the last we'll have to do. Oh my god. How do you get up there?
Somebody, get me out of here.
Trying, buddy. Alright, maybe we can work together. Okay, you go up here, go up this way. Alright, so me and her will work together. Oh, come on. I softened him up. And you know it.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Got him.
I knew someone would come. Command wouldn't leave me to rot. I'm in the
I
clear.
have a read on a group of survivors located at Kingship Tower, as well as signs of mutated human DNA. We need to get there and free the survivors from the mutants.
Another group? Okay. Them mutants, man. Them mutants.
I'm detecting a large
We
amount
got
of
this
seismic
guy.
activity. Be ready for anything.
And that decoy is so
Something doesn't seem
useful
right.
in situations
Stay on
like
your
this.
toes.
Alright. Now hell's gonna break loose, right? What the hell? Why is he phase walking? It's weird. This guy's behind us too.
Open wide. Ah!
Oh no. Crap. Did I do that to myself? I'm alright. I'm okay. You know what? Damn. Oh my god. You know, with enough real players, might actually stand a chance in hell. Is there any real people around me right now? Doesn't seem like it. Perfect.
I'm bleeding all over the place.
I'm not sure what the penalty is for dying, but at least they didn't make me. Jeez, at least they didn't make me start all over.
I could use some
Down.
around.
I don't really even know what the heck I'm waiting for. Maybe I should just stay up here. Take the high ground. to see what's over here. I mean, are there more people to rescue? What's that? Is that what that shield is?
I need a medic here.
I got one in my sights.
Wait, where is he? I don't.
I need a medic here.
Oh, guys, I'm not too sure what's going on right now. I don't know what I'm waiting for. That guy needs a medic, but I can't heal him for some reason. You can revive teammates, just like you can revive yourself, but I don't know. There's a big dude. Oh god. I'm fighting with a bunch of NPCs. They're not that good. Oh, there's a real person. Hello, real person.
Let's go.
Yeah, ranked up my gun, so that's good. Alright, so we should all just work together to take this guy out. Yeah! Is the area secure yet? Alright, I think we have pushed them back. Oh, that guy's just hacking. Woo! Are we done here? Yep, we are done. Oh, wow. And we got like some new armor and stuff, so let's check that out. Let's check out all the stuff that we got.
Intercepted an Earth Republic transmission. They have reinforcements on the way.
What did we get?
We need to hold on until they arrive.
Got me pinned.
Those mutants from the
Outfit.
underground appear to be coursing with the adreno drug.
Sweet. So I got myself a new outfit. So this is what I
Soldiers.
This is what I
Looks
look like
mutants
now.
from the south. Mutants coming in from the west.
So that's cool. I can have a different look about myself. What else did I
Check
get?
your fire. We've got E-Rep friendlies incoming.
Wolfhound. Did I already have that?
Secure the area. We can't leave any bad guys alive.
Anyway, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, that's Defiance. This is Defiance, the upcoming third-person MMO from Tryon Worlds, coming to Xbox 360, PC, and PS3 near you. What you've seen here is, of course, this is a beta. Things that didn't quite look right or seemed a little rough could be ironed out before the final release, and it's an evolving product, so things could get better in time. But just like with any other MMO, the community is key. If you're going to be playing by yourself, it may be as difficult as what I've just been through. And when you're playing with friends, people who actually really want to play this game, then hey, even if it's not a particularly good MMO by, whatever standard you're holding it to, you can still have fun. If you're with someone and you're all having fun, you can be playing a terrible game and still enjoy it. Not to say this game is terrible. This isn't even the full version, but if you have a PS3 and you have PlayStation Plus, go ahead and download it now. If not, perhaps you'll get an invite. Look around, see if you'll get one. Or just wait until April 2nd and see what comes of it. So until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I am going to go take a break from Defiance.
We're reading another rescue beacon to the north. We think it could be Von Box. Check it out and report back.